Hey Al by Arthur Yorinks and Richard Eagleski. Look at this. This has a Caldecott medal, which means that it has gotten an award for its amazing illustrations in the book. This is another fantasy fiction, and oftentimes an author will want to teach you a lesson or have you compare a story to your life to be able to figure out and understand some things that you might not have thought about. So we're going to read this book, and I want you to be thinking about how this applies in your life and maybe what you can learn from Al's story. This is Al, and this is his dog, Eddie. Gives you a clue to what his job may be. For Adrian, Sid, and Bongo, A.Y. For my mother and father, R.E. Those are dedications. So when an author and an illustrator complete a book and they get it published, they want to say a special hello to somebody that they care about. So they give them a dedication in there. Maybe one day you will write a book and dedicate it to me. Al, a nice man, a quiet man, a janitor, lived in one room on the west side with his faithful dog, Eddie. They ate together, they worked together, they watched TV together. What could be bad? So look at their little place. It's like he's got everything he needs. It's a janitor. We know that as a possible custodian, people that come in at night after we're gone from school and they help us keep our classroom clean by vacuuming and changing our garbage cans. Sometimes washing windows or sinks. Plenty. Look at this dump, Eddie growled. We can't have a house, a little backyard to run around in for a change. Oh, sure, Al snapped. Today it's a house you want. Tomorrow, who knows? Maybe the moon. The moon? The moon? Eddie howled. Pigeons live better than us. No, life wasn't easy for Al and Eddie. They were always working, always struggling. It was always something. You think Eddie could really talk? Maybe. One morning, while Al was shaving, a voice called to him. Hey, Al, it said. Al turned and saw a bird. A large bird. Al, said the bird, are you working too hard? Still struggling and going nowhere? Listen, have I got a place for you? No worries, no cares. It's terrific. Huh? Al said. He was confused. Al, you need a change. Tomorrow, come and be my guest. Eddie, too. You'll see. You'll love it. Then, with a few flaps, the bird was gone. Ew. You can imagine that evening's conversation. Eddie was already packing. What? Just quit my job? Said Al. There's more to life than mops and pails, Eddie insisted. But that's it. We're going. I don't want to hear another word. At dawn, they were both in the bathroom, waiting. Think they should go with that bird? That would have been an interesting thing to happen. The bird was huge. The large bird appeared, and Al and Eddie were ferried thousands of feet upward into an island in the sky. Look what's happening to Al and Eddie. What do you think makes this story a fantasy? Look at the island. Is that like a normal island? ever been carried by a bird to an island in the sky? Unbelievable! Lush trees, rolling hills, gorgeous grass. Birds flitted to and fro. Waterfalls cascaded into shimmering pools. "Would you look at this view?" Eddie said. "Wow," said Al. I want you to see all the details in these illustrations. Birds sang and brought them food. They ate, they drank, they swam, they sunbathed. They never had it so good. "So, Al, is this so terrible?" the large bird asked. "What a life," Al cooed. A guy could live like this forever." The days passed blissfully. As memories of their old life slowly faded, Al and Eddie decided that this was ecstasy. Ecstasy means it's very great. Everything you ever wanted. You couldn't ask for more. It's a beautiful place compared to their apartment. But ripe fruit soon spoils. One morning, Al woke up and shrieked, "Eddie, look at us! We're turning into birds!" Indeed, their eyes were a little beady, their noses a bit beak-like. "We've got to get out of here," he croaked. Wings sprouted, tail feathers plumed. Oh my. It's a little worrisome. Take us back, Eddie quacked. "I don't want to be a bird." "I'd rather mop floors," he honked as they both flapped furiously and rose into the air. "Eddie, be careful, follow me," Al squawked. But Eddie, in a frenzy, was flying in circles higher and higher. Exhausted, straining to stay aloft, he plunged into the open sea and was gone. What's happening? Al barely made it home in one piece. Alone, without his friend, he was heartbroken. Look at him. Heartbroken means that you're so sad. You don't know what to do. He's down there with Eddie's bowl. Looks like maybe he's crying. But fortunately, Eddie was a talented swimmer, and in no time he found his way back to the west side. "Eddie!" Al cried. "Oh, Al!" Look how happy they are. They were so angry before about what they had. Or at least Eddie was. "Paradise is lost sometimes, heaven found." What does that mean? Paradise lost is sometimes heaven found. Do you think that they changed at all in this story? What happened to make them change? What do you think about that? You're going to draw a picture of this in your book or in your assignment this week. And I want you to look at the pages from, let's see, from here on page 9 and this page this page. Well, the pages while they're on the island is what I want you to be thinking about for your assignment. Okay, you can pause and you can go back on the video to take a look so that you can do your illustrations neatly. Make them look as good as you possibly can. I want to see that beautiful artwork.